my gosh, oh my gosh. A piece of that person's car just came off. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
A powerful weather system swept across the central United States, unleashing devastating floods in Tennessee, Missouri, and Kentucky. This widespread disaster resulted in significant loss of life and massive infrastructure damage. Communities in all three states faced unprecedented rainfall, prompting widespread evacuations and rescue operations.
This wall breaks, pretty sure I'm in trouble.
Tennessee endured one of the worst flooding events in its history. Torrential rains battered cities like Nashville and Memphis, with some areas receiving over 15 inches of rain in just a few days. The National Weather Service described it as a generational flooding scenario due to the rare and severe nature of the storms. In Missouri, relentless downpours overwhelmed communities, particularly in cities like Cape Girardeau and Wildwood. Flash flood emergencies were issued for multiple areas after 2 to 4 inches of rain fell within hours, submerging streets and homes. The rainfall paralyzed local infrastructure and left residents stranded. In Kentucky, the flooding crisis hit especially hard in towns like Hopkinsville and Frankfort. Approximately 60% of downtown Hopkinsville was underwater, while other areas saw rapid structural collapses. Emergency crews raced against time to evacuate residents from submerged buildings.
So this is in West Plains, Missouri right now, over here by a couple of the banks and Taco Bell off of Gibson.
Widespread flash flood emergencies were declared throughout Tennessee, leading to multiple water rescues and road closures. The flooding was compounded by tornado activity in towns such as Selma, where entire neighborhoods were destroyed. 5 fatalities were confirmed across several counties, with Carroll and McNary among the hardest hit.
All those cars are totaled.
Want to go swimming?
Missouri's road network was heavily impacted, with closures reported in Ferguson, Florissant, and Wildwood. Emergency responders carried out multiple water rescues in counties such as Wayne and Iron. Missouri Task Force 1 was deployed to assist overwhelmed communities, especially in Poplar Bluff.
That white car.
The two creeks have officially joined.
The floods in Kentucky also compromised critical infrastructure, with transportation networks, power lines, and water systems all taking major hits. Severe road damage and power outages disrupted everyday life and strained local emergency resources. Major rainfall records were broken, underlining the exceptional nature of the event. The state's infrastructure suffered greatly, with roads submerged and thousands left without electricity. Notable closures in Nashville included major intersections such as Whites Creek Pike and Hit Lane. The power outages and blocked roads severely hindered emergency operations, delaying relief efforts in the hardest hit areas.
That's a picnic table out there. It's about 4 feet tall. Look at this madness.
In response, Tennessee authorities activated emergency protocols, and federal assistance was approved to support all 95 counties. Coordination between the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and state agencies ensured that protective measures and aid were dispatched quickly. Relief teams worked around the clock to assist displaced residents and restore vital services. Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe urged citizens to avoid flooded areas and remain indoors as additional storms loomed. Emergency crews faced significant challenges as rising water levels and debris made access to affected areas extremely difficult. The situation remained fluid as rain continued to fall over saturated ground.